no further ado, we're going to turn it over to our Youth Committee Chair, Ms. Nancy Kennett.
Thank you, Mr. President. Well, we've had the privilege over the last few months, since October, to bring 7 wonderful students into the Exchange Club and learn more about them and what they've done for the community and their school involvement. So I had the committee meet and we read the essays of the Student of the Month, and we have selected our Student of the Year. And a Student of the Month and the Year is something that the Exchange Club started back in the early 70s. And so we're real fortunate to continue this program. And I think it means a lot to us because we are so service oriented, and we like to highlight those students who also bring a lot of service to their communities that they live in. So tonight we are honored to present our Youth of the Year, and it is going to Mac Dobbins. He was our March Youth of the Month, and he was here last month with us, so we decided to bring him back. His essay is wonderful. I am going to ask him to read that tonight. But before he comes up, I'd like to invite his guidance counselor, Susan Aaron, up, and she's going to speak a little bit about Mac as well. Welcome, Susan.
Thank you so much for having me here tonight. I wasn't planning on speaking, and when they asked me if I would, I said certainly I would love to. When I usually go to these, I'm usually just back in the back cheering my students zone. Mac is going to get a glimpse into the college counseling world tonight that I normally do not allow my students to see. He's going to hear his recommendation letter to UVA. Helm McNeil Dobbins is an Eagle Scout. Enough said. I could end his recommendation right now because Eagle Scouts are known to be industrious, determined, dedicated, reverent, have great integrity, and are highly sought after by top universities worldwide. However, there is much more to Mac Dobbins than just being an Eagle Scout. He is also extremely intellectual, a leader, a respected and well-liked member of his class, an athlete, has great perseverance in the face of disaster, is a team player, has tenacity, compassion, courage, and a willingness to make a difficult decision at a time in his life when many young men find it easier to fold to peer pressure. It is with great pleasure and with a strong recommendation that I write today as Mac's college counselor requesting your consideration of Mac, a senior at Carlisle School in Axton, Virginia, as a member of the freshman class of 2012 at your fine institution during your early action application process. UVA is one of Mac's top choices, and his father is an alumni, and he has a great affinity toward your fine institution. Academically, Mac is an intellectually excellent performer. He currently maintains a GPA of 4.17. Mac began his high school career at Woodbury Forest School in the fall of 2007, remaining there until he suffered from an accident during his 10th grade year, which resulted in a retinal hole, a macular hole, which significantly affected his eyesight and resulted in eye surgery. As a result of this catastrophic injury and resulting temporary vision impairment, he missed a great deal of school, and consequently, his grades suffered. At the end of his 10th grade year, Mac showed great courage and tenacity, deciding on his own to leave Woodbury and transfer to Carlisle and repeat his 10th grade year in an effort to regain his prior academic performance level and acquire the necessary skills and knowledge that he missed during his lengthy recovery. Since that point, Mac has shown tremendous and continued diligence in his academic courses. He consistently takes a rigorous mix of AP and IB courses. Mac was a member of the National Junior Honor Society and is currently a member of the National Honor Society. In addition, Mac is an AP Scholar with Honor, taking a total of 5 AP exams, passing them all in the spring of 2011. He receives the most intellectual stimulation from his higher level courses, thriving on the challenges of IB and AP courses. He particularly enjoys history studies and seems to have an innate ability to assimilate and share his views on past and present historical references. His peers consider him to be an expert on current wars and conflicts and turn to him when debating these issues. Mac enjoys debating, public speaking, and never turns down an opportunity to share and participate in an intellectual conversation. During the summers of 2004 and 2005, Matt competed for and was selected to attend the Summer Enrichment Program at UVA, where he studied scientific engineering and rocketry. Additionally, during the past summer, Mac attended the Summer Enrichment Program at UVA and studied chemistry. One of Mac's greatest personal accomplishments is obtaining his Eagle Scout rank in the fall of his junior year of 2010. This project was the result of 5 years of work, time spent earning the merit badges required to try for the Eagle, and the ensuing time of over 120 plus hours needed to conceive, design, execute, and complete the project. Mac chose to create a much-needed aeronautical navigation device at the Danville Regional Airport. This project required obtaining airport regulatory permissions, researching FAA rules, creating a design that required collaboration with engineering surveyors, and completing the project. Attaining his Eagle and the work on the project demonstrates the industriousness and perseverance needed to be successful in life. His leadership and interpersonal skills required to direct a group of volunteer Boy Scouts required patience and the ability to work as a team member and be respectful in sharing his knowledge of the project to ensure that it would come to a successful fruition. During his time in Scouts, he also served as a senior patrol leader, the highest leadership position in Scouting. Assistant patrol leader served as a Boy Scout counselor trainee, was inducted into the Order of the Arrow, the Boy Scout Honor Society, and multiple community service activities sponsored by the Scouts. As a result of his aviation project, Mac is currently studying and taking lessons to become a pilot. He believes that Scouting can be credited with the development of much of his character. Integrity, reverence, diligence, and compassion are all qualities that a Scout exhibits, helping to make him the compassionate, effective leader that he has become. Athletically, Mac enjoys many sporting activities such as golf, tennis, squash, fly fishing, and hiking. During his time at Woodbury, Mac was a member of the JV squash and JV tennis teams and received the Coach's Award. While at Carlisle, Mac has played varsity tennis since his entrance in the 10th grade. He was seeded as the number 2 singles player and number 1 doubles team during his sophomore year, winning the Coach's Award, going to all-conference, and being named co-captain. During his junior year, he was seeded number 1 in the singles and doubles. Mac anticipates another successful tennis season this spring of his senior year, and he is certainly experiencing that right now. In addition to Mac's community service with the Boy Scouts, he has also participated in campus community service activities and held leadership roles within Carlisle. Mac worked on the yearbook as editor of the middle division portion of the yearbook and participates in the Bible study group at school. In addition, he demonstrates a natural affinity to explore new ideas, evidenced by his creation and leadership in forming Carlisle's first academic quiz team, which competed successfully against several other schools in the fall of 2010. He continues to serve as the captain of the academic team this year. Since his junior year, he has been a member of the Ping Pong Club. In addition, he enjoys volunteering at the Danville Museum of Fine Arts and History as a tour guide. Mac is an acolyte and a member of the Church of the Epiphany and has participated in the Appalachian Service Mission Project for 2 summers. Mac has also received training at the Outward Bound Outdoor Leadership Training Wilderness Program in North Carolina. As a result of his many endeavors, Mac has become a well-rounded and diversely talented leader. He is respectful of adults and of his peers. He is capable of taking on the role of a leader or a team player, always willing to share his knowledge and acquire knowledge from others. He is a well-liked and respected member of his senior class. While highly driven and intellectual, Mac is always ready to have fun and has a wonderful sense of humor. While coming from a small town in Southside Virginia, Mac has had the opportunity to travel extensively with his family and experience varied activities such as a National Geographic expedition on the Sea of Cortez. His wide array of experiences and his innate desire to experience life and acquire knowledge makes him a very diverse individual to add to your collegiate environment. In addition, by attending an Ivy school with an international boarding house on campus, Mac has acquired the ability to interact and appreciate cultures from all over the world. Being an alumni of UVA, I believe Mac will be a wonderful addition to your university's student body. It is my hope that you will give him strong consideration and offer this wonderful young man the opportunity to become a member of UVA's freshman class in the fall of 2012. And they did just that.
Yeah.